Dimitrij Ovtcharov doing a little jog around his side of the court. He's going to serve at the start of the first game. Great start by Ovtcharov. Let's hope he can keep that going.
So impressed by his development, his recent development, Dimitrij Ovtcharov. He's become so consistent. Can play these long rallies, head-to-head, toe-to-toe with Ma Long.
That's great play by Ma Long. He's just so strong, backhand and forehand. I'm laughing, but I just think he's an awesome talent. He can play powerful shots when he's off balance, let alone when he's in balance and in a good position. But Ovtcharov starting very positive attitude. He's certainly up for it.
And once more, we saw this in the match earlier as well. The serve receive from the forehand side with the backhand. Dimitrij Ovtcharov obviously also keen on doing this.
It's also interesting to note both these players were very successful junior players. Dimitrij Ovtcharov, European junior champion in 2005. And Ma Long was the world junior champion in 2004. So they've been around a long time. They were top players in the world as youngsters. And here they are, both ranked in the top 10 in the world. Number 1, Ma Long. Number 10, Dimitrij Ovtcharov.
People tend to forget this when they're seeing games played by Dimitrij Ovtcharov. He's only just 23 years old. He's been around for so long. First entry in the world rankings is 2003. That's 9 years at the top of international table tennis. And he has still such a bright future ahead of him.
Excellent attitude to the sport. But he's got the toughest job in the world at the moment. He's trying to beat the number 1 player. And the number 1 player appears to be in fine form.
He's been called the Beast, Ma Long. Do not let him loose, but how can you contain such an aggressive player? (6-2).
Good idea from Dimitrij Ovtcharov just to break it up, go for the forehand topspin down the line. But it's Ma Long who's racing away with this first game. Both these players 23 years of age, that is. Interesting how the Chinese team have shared the load through this tournament. In the group stage, Wang Hao played 3, Ma Long 3, Zhang Jike 4, Zhu Xin 2, Ma Lin 3. So it really has been a team effort. Likewise from Germany, Jörg Roskopf, very clever. Christian Süss featured in one of the games, Bastian Steger in 3. And then the main load shared by Ovtcharov, Baum and Boll. A good captaincy by Liu Guliang, Jörg Roskopf, keeping the whole squad involved throughout the 8 days.
Meanwhile, it's been all Ma Long all the time.
So 8 game points now for the number 1 ranked player in the world. Ovtcharov with his 2 serves to come. Good topspin from Ovtcharov deep into the backhand. Ma Long, still 7 game points remain Even the most fanatical Ovtcharov fan would not expect him to come back. And when you can topspin the ball and get it to come underneath the net and roll across the table, times are getting tough for Dimitrij Ovtcharov. 11-3, an awesome display of controlled power